Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday, my Friday. Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity that is Ken Shaving and BSing, home of your original Big Shave Best champion, as always. And this morning, I felt like using Stirling again. I was going to use iced pineapple, but then I pulled out to wear today. I actually have a full bottle of the EDT of Executive Man from Stirling. And this probably, in all honesty, along with, let me grab it over here, with the fine EDT, probably two of the best clones. I don't know price-wise how they match up, but these do capture a little more of the birchiness that is in actual Aventus. I mean, it's not super heavy, but it's also not super pineapple forward. So I'd say consider either of these if you've been curious about trying out stuff that would either match Executive Man or find Platinum in an EDT, since I believe both available at Maggards, also through their websites. I bought this one, I think, from Matt Lonseth. I think I bought it slightly used, but still a good amount of sprays in it for sure. This one's I bought new, and I've sprayed it like twice. I'm going to wear it today. So I decided to break out Executive Man, non-mentholated, tallow base, one of the best bang for the buck soaps, matching aftershave splash, and old school label of the smaller 2-ounce balm. Because honestly, good balm, you don't need a lot of it either. So, but I want to protect my face a little. Going back, of course, Rich Man shaving brush, 26mm Boss Knot, prep with the cube, and we're breaking out an MJ90 head from RazoRock Italian Barber. The A plate, which uses a little more aggression, but it's super smooth, good for daily shaves, with an MJ90 is their modernized reimagining of an Edwin Jagger AD89 head. On the Rod George bullet handle multi-metal, I bought this from him at Big Shave West 3. It's light. I don't know if it's aluminum, but Rod watches, he may tell me. But it's super light. This razor head is really light, so this is a light razor even for the size, for the bulk of it. So tap's warmed up, so let me put the razor in, get it warmed up. Oh, blade today, sorry, is the Dorco Titan, which in my review I wasn't a huge fan of, but then I saw Paul H just used it on one of his recent shaves the last week or so. These are made in Vietnam for Dorco, South Korea. It's double coated. Honestly, I've forgotten what, but let's try it in this razor and give it another shot. I didn't rate it very highly in terms of just my, what's the word I'm looking for? Just my anecdotal rating. It was more of a subjective opinion, not relegated to like a scoring system. It's kind of based on performance for me, but I got 9 more of these to use. What the hell, right? All right, let's have blades to be sufficiently warm. Let's get the soap going. The funny thing is, I had to rebuy this because I wasn't initially in love with it. I heard this was one to get. I think Nick Shaves was one that probably introduced me to it on YouTube. And then I was like, eh. And then I sold the soap. Aftershave got broken in Houston at my first meetup, when they had the small rounder bottles. So anyway, but then I became an Aventus head, and somewhere in early 2017, I think I picked it up with a few other orders, because as you can tell, it has the modern label along with the more modern label here and bottle shape. So. Or I should update it, not modern. I didn't even use the cube yet. Let's take this off. There we go. Little extra. Now we'll put that back on top. That Ken, stick to your order. Hey! So yeah, regular week. I mean, not regular week, my off week, so After about 3:30 or so today, I'm done for the week. Then I get the long weekend. Well, hopefully, I'll have an enjoyable but not too painful one. Well, let's not overdo anything. Yeah. Paint in that water. So, hope your week's been going well. Actually had a good day at work yesterday. We're doing some office transitioning. I'm receiving some opportunities to excel, which I'm looking forward to because we're hitting good strides on how things are being done. And I'm going to get to be a part of that, which is motivational for me. I'm not always a classic joiner. I'm not always the most self-motivated, to be honest, but when I get inspired because I see good things happening around me, because I like to think if there's a path forward, well, in a way it's kind of safe. I mean, but it's not that high risk working for the government, but if there's a path forward and I can see the vision, it motivates me more to really want to get that accomplished. Sometimes the trick is how to communicate that with other people who also mean well, but they're stuck in ways. So that's going to be my hurdle. Those of you who do any sort of project management out there, if you know integrated master schedules like the Microsoft project, say you're managing something, you know how to build them, understand your threshold end date for projects, know how to build and float, but understand your critical path for events, things like that. Yeah, I have to try to convince a few old dogs. I'm 46, but I'm still in our office. I'm one of the young bucks minus some of the engineers. Or at least I come off like it. Because I'm immature. No, but anyway, point is, there's an opportunity there for some real personal growth, and growth is showing that our office is really doing the right things and setting some precedent for other offices to say, hey, you're not really managing it the best way possible. All right, so MJ90, Rod George, hand-peened, bullet handle, multi-metal basically, because that's a little brass down there. Dorco Titan blade, MJ90 plate. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Very smooth pairing so far. Now the MJ90 was intended to be like I said, a reimagining of the Edwin Jagger DE89 head. No overhang, so they extended it out. You'll see there's a little extra ending where the blade stops and there you go, and there's a little more. So you don't have to worry about that. The regular was good. I mean, before they came out with the A plate, but even after a few shaves, I found to get better results, I had to use definitely a Kai once it's broken in, something sharp on that sharper end, a feather. So I guess Joe and whoever else that, I only know Joe because I don't know Joe, but I know of Joe because Nate Stallion talks about him a lot. I guess they realized they needed to come up with an option that was a little more either blade gap or what have you. But also meet the intent of the razor to also deliver the comfort it promised in its original mission statement. So when I heard they were making the A plate, I jumped on it. I haven't used this razor in a long time. But an excellent daily driver. This blade pairing is really nice, actually. It's very light depending on the handle. It's, I want to say, an aluminum head. I'm not hydrating my lather enough. It's dissipating too quickly in terms of, the water level. I forgot. I haven't used Stirling in a while either. I forgot it's water tolerance. Still easy to get under the nose, no problems there. Let's rinse. We'll rinse the face and we'll relather for pass 2. And I just may need 2 passes in my cleanup, even with a less aggressive razor. Yeah, nice first pass. Super smooth. Good pairing with the blade. It's already based on, that's technically the 4th pass I've done with that in terms of the blade. Oh, it's new, of course, because I bended after 1, which most of my shaves I did bend after 1 with a lot of these blades, just for consistency's sake. This boss style knot, whatever you want to call it. At this loft, I just let Rich loft it wherever he thought would be the best performer, and it's really good. I mean, Rich gifted this to me, but I'll tell you, he made a brush that really ergonomically fits my hand well. Being I have a smaller hand, it's like using back when some of us were old enough to remember Big Chief notepads and Husky pencils. So they gave us the big pencils for the smaller hands. It was easier to grip. So it's super comfortable. Just enough length for the first, whatever you want to call it, bezel or whatever, to really perform well. And this knot at this loft stuff has plenty of backbone and releases lather, creates lather, holds water well. I know he's got these new badger knots, and I totally forgot the name and I just watched the video with you. He's got these badger knots that look killer. I'm just not a badger guy. So I have, I mean, honestly, I would only keep my Thader that Tim Glappa brought me back from Germany. But, I mean, the shaving shop has a good badger at a really good price. I bought a $20 badger. It's actually really excellent. If you want a badger travel brush, this is made by Breeto, I think. Bereeto. I don't even know if they're on Amazon anymore. Really good splaying, smaller. Oh, it was 20. No, it wasn't 20. Maybe a little. No, it was 20. 20 inch. It's a narrow but a good splayed head. Let's say if you travel with a badger, that'd be one to find. It's supposed to. I mean, because it's a really nice performing brush, badger brush for $20. I mean, it's not fancy high end hair, you know, but still. All right. I'm going to do something a little funny. I'm going to hit the neck early with this kind of against... Yeah, hey. Now, I don't want to get cocky with this razor and all of a sudden create weepers. Good deep straight across channeling, by the way, on the razor head. You get good lather flow through. This is really a cruise control razor, even for a fairly novice wet shaver. When I got it, I would say I was still fairly new. My technique was nowhere near where it is now. Not that my technique is great, but it's improved for me. And this truly is one of those razors. Has minimal learning curve. As long as you don't do anything stupid like hang your lip up on it while you're doing it. If you do it across the, across this way on your lip or whatever, you'll be fine. If you travel with a 3-piece, and you got a light handle to go with it, whether it's a travel handle or something light material, it's going to be lighter in your, definitely lighter in your travel. Save a little weight. Again. Pesky area right here, I always want to make sure I get close. Most of you more experienced ones out there probably know Brian at Executive Shaving. Executive Shaving out of Scotland, I believe out of Glasgow, Scotland. He has a video that when I don't know if I saw it, and then it's a few years old now, about 4 years old or so, 4+ or 3+ years before I really got more down the rabbit hole DE shaving. A pretty good, really good instructional video. Plus, Brian does answer questions directly. But for small areas, if you got areas around here where you're not getting it close, yeah, you can put your tongue in, press it out. You veteran ones know this stuff, but hell, I didn't even think about it as much for whatever reason because I came from the cart world. One thing's for sure about this razor head in particular, you get a lot of feedback due to the way the blade resonates when you're cutting the hair. And so you know Oh, a little creeper. Well, like, you know, when you're close enough to where once your face dehydrates, your hair dehydrates and recedes, you're getting a close shave. Because if you're still hearing, like fairly audibly hearing, like you just may have heard my neck there, you still have hair to go that is, as long as you do it correctly with light pressure, you can get closer and not, you know, have to not try to scrape off 3 layers of skin, chasing the dragon BBS, you know. Like right now, I could go back up here, but I know also this is going to recede, like the sideburns, you know, standard area, you know. Main planes, you know, the cheeks and side of the face. Okay, I'm going to keep the face wet, and we're going to do a cold water rinse, and we're going to break out the alum block. Should have left the face wet, but you know what? Let's pat dry a little bit. I'm anticipating a little feeling here, but I don't anticipate much else, to be honest. Yeah, a little, actually, a little here, because I did go over here with a few number of strokes, but yeah, the neck normal. A little bit here, but nothing major. Very comfortable. Compared to yesterday, vast improvement. So, sorry about that. Brush out the brush a little. We'll flip this towel over. So, excellent daily shave. One hair I gotta take care of with some tweezers. But yeah, really, really comfortable, super comfortable shave. Let's go with the aftershave first. Being kind of an Aventus head, having a good number of Aventus minus a few newer companies. Who's that one out of Dallas? And I can't remember the name offhand. You know, have a good chunk of Aventus cloned type shaving soaps and aftershaves and what have you. Your price per ounce and actual closeness. Stirling's right up there, to be honest. Stirling may be, if it were a decathlon scoring system. So it may not be, it's not going to be one in every category. But Bruce Jenner, I don't know if he ever placed first. I mean Bruce Jenner back in '76, obviously before he is now Caitlyn Jenner. Won this, you know, the decathlon in '76 at the Montreal Olympics. I don't even know if he placed first in any of the 10 events. So, because it's about the aggregate. Yeah, nice. All right, moisturizer, gents. I'm gonna say this again. If you're not using something with sunscreen, this is just Gold Bond 5-in-1. Pricing Shack advertised it. This is just readily available at your Walmarts, Targets, pharmacies, grocery stores, obviously in the men's aisle, not too far from shaving and other stuff, or where the lotions are. Take care of your skin. Drink a lot of water. Not water with beer in it, which I'm guilty of course, but also drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. It helps your skin. Actually helps clear your skin up as long as you don't have a hormone imbalance or harsh environmental things that cause stuff to get into your skin. You know, that exacerbates oils or clogs pores. I do have a little white head there I got to take care of. I noticed too, but I'm working out at the gym, sweating and what have you. So anyway, all right, we're done except for let's put on the Executive Man EDT. Doesn't have a lot, super long hang time, but we'll go with that. All right, and we are done, kids. So let's go back over the hardware. Rich Man shaving, 26mm boss knot. Rich Man strong. RazoRock MJ90 A-plate reimagining of an Edwin Jagger DE89 on a Rod George bullet, multi-metal handle, hand-peened. Everything is one of a kind with the rod, no matter if it looks like someone else's. It's all hand done, so no one is exact. Software today, Executive Man from Stirling with the matching aftershave splash, an older but still effective balm, and the EDT, which is pairs really well. And honestly, this and their Sharp Dressed Man, if you want an inexpensive green Irish tweed that isn't, is very much way over the spectrum towards true GIT versus cool water. I bought the sample of this. I have it over here somewhere. Of the green Irish tweed, of their Sharp Dressed Man, which is their green Irish tweed take. Highly recommend that as well. And moisturizer with SPF. This has to be Gold Bond, but choose whatever you like. I've used Kiehl's. I've used other stuff. But anyway, enough of that. 27 minutes. Wow, I got to get going. So with that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. Cheers. Watch out for school zones and your school buses. Two sweet little brothers and good sisters out there. And I will see you all in the next shave. This was really enjoyable. Dorco Titan, vast improved opinion on it. I'm comfortable. I'm smooth. I'm ready to go. So I will see you all in the next shave, friends. Take care. Champ loves you. Bye.